Hi, hello everybody, this is Ease, Memories of Celceta. Hello again, here we are in the miasmic terror of the Ashen Forest. It's, well, I was thought the poison effects here would actually be worse. I thought there'd be some kind of poison over time ticking on us or something, so... It's been pretty swell, all things considered. Let's review the map very quickly on what we're doing here. We're trying to get over here, which should be the ruins of the Kingdom of Celceta, where Gruda has gone with the Mask of the Sun. He's going to access the Akashic Records and, like, I don't know, unlock the mysteries of the universe, which probably means he could take over the world or something, I guess. And we're gonna stop him, if at all possible. Yeah, last time we wrapped up a couple of side quests here in Danan, nothing super crazy. And now we're running off after Gruda, as planned. And Frida can freeze over, like, poison vents that are, you know, prevalent here in the forest. So we'll try to, we'll use her when necessary. No. Yeah, I honestly, I was thinking starting this episode, I was like, oh god. How am I gonna, like, I'm gonna have to explain all that crazy stuff that happened last time with the Mask of the Sun and the Galbalan and all of that stuff, and oh, this is kind of a fun part of the level, this is kind of a cool design. And then I remembered, no wait, I already explained that last time, we already had a set of episodes since then, which probably tells you how little actually happened last time, to be honest. It's fine, it was a, big monumental episode. It's probably better to have a more quiet episode than in exchange doing a few side quests to, get our bearings a little bit. These flowers, I keep trying to kill them before they can poison me, and I screw it up every time. Bitter potion. I'm sorry, what is this? Hold the fort. Why is there a random Orby floating around? This is very creepy. Okay. Oh, we'll let that thingy float there and we'll head on. Yeah. So yeah, no, nothing super special since the last episode. It was a couple of episodes ago when, like, crazy stuff happened. Now we're just adventuring. I would like to levy some critique towards the game at this point, while we're just sticking around here adventuring. This is a good moment. I mean, obviously I am enjoying this game quite a bit, so, this isn't intended to be some kind of takedown of the game, but I've been thinking about some, like, critique of the format here a little bit, and specifically about the party mechanic that I think it finally, clicked to me last time that a shortcoming with this system. By the way, here's one of these vents that, yeah, I'll check that out in a moment, but I'll look around up here first. Now to be clear, ooh, how did I do a jump attack there? That was weird. Yeah, now to be clear, I think it was already the time of E7 I heard about how this party format compared to Adol solo adventures from the Eases 1 through 6, it's not popular with the old school fans, as I understand. I have to admit, Golden Axe. Huh. Ooh, Sega's gonna sue you for that one. Probably not. Aren't they making a new Golden Axe? What is this H.R. Geiger thing? That's straight up like a screaming skull upside down. You can see the jaw there. What the... This looks like Korn's microphone stand. What is going on here? No, that's like a weird, like, booby lady. But still a Geiger thing is the point. I find, the pedantic Korn fans in the audience like, that's not what the freaking stand looks like. Whatever. Golden Axe. Is that like a... Because we gave a silver axe once, and that gave... Increases obtained gold. Okay, interesting. I think we'll be fine. I guess I'll just leave this nightmare monstrosity here for for now, and we'll head on this way instead. Yeah, so I never really understood entirely what the critique was. This isn't me ripping on people who's not a fan of it. Like, you know, especially if we're talking about old school fans who have more history with the game, then yeah, they got more perspective than me. But, you know, I'm just saying that reading the, like, comments, it seemed to be rather surface level of, like, the dissect. I never found, like, an in-depth dissection of what the issue people had, more along the lines of just, like, the later ones, you know, I don't like the party mechanic and switching between characters. I don't like that as much as, you know, the original Ys games. I think the closest to an explanation was that, you know, having the gameplay be surrounded about, like, attacking enemies' weaknesses, like, you know, like since everyone's got a different weapon type, you end up having to fight, like, different, Weird. Should we go check out what's going on over there real quick? There we go, trying to remember my moves here. In fact, that's going to get to my critique in a moment, is trying to remember these moves. So hold on, if I seal this, does this activate again? Hold on, let's have a quick look here. Yes, okay, there's some kind of gimmick here where we have to, like, play around with these two sides, okay. Curious. Well, we gotta go north for now, so no choice but to shut that off for now, that part to the west, but I guess we'll have to visit it again at some point? I can kind of see the, like, a point of, like, oh, you gotta switch around characters all the time, and, like, I guess that kind of limits your gameplay in a sense, that, like, you have to, like, you can't quite play the way you want if, like, you have to switch characters all the time to, like, you know, capitalize on the weaknesses of the enemies. I remember similar critiques being levied onto DMC Devil May Cry, among a lot of other critiques as well. I don't know if I entirely agree with that, because, first of all, if you're playing the old school games, you know, you have to just play as Adol, so you can't get super, like, creative. It's not a like, character action game in that sense, like DMC. Okay, here's a new enemy. It's a creepy-ass manta ray. Now, the other issue is, I don't think, like, you have to switch around to exploit weaknesses. Like, look at this. Like, these guys are weak against, I think it's Karna here who's the one who's, like, strong against them. But, like, we were doing fine with our weak halberd there, I would say. Also, we unlocked a new ability for Karna. What was it called? Something... Knife Spin. Throws knives which spin wildly, dealing area damage. I don't know, which one should I swap? Wind Edge or Shock Spark? Or Napalm Shot, maybe? Napalm Shot's fun, it costs a lot though. Maybe I'll just put it there, I don't know. And then I guess also there's just in general the vibes are different of, like, having a party adventuring versus, you know, Adol on his solo adventure. Although I never read that one on anybody, I just kind of figured that myself might be an explanation. Guard Elixir, nice. Defense 3, who's got the highest defense? It's, Adol's got the highest defense. Sure, main character energy. And here's these. There was somewhere else there was these two. Hold on, let's see if I can remember from the map. Well, it has to be here, because I never traveled further northwards from here, so there has to be another wall of these, like, impassable coral growths there as well, I presume. Oh. Oh, interesting. And there's one of those red memories. I'm very curious to see what that is. Huh. So yeah, that's just my like quick thoughts about like my impressions having read about online about you know, the critiques and you know my slight dissatisfaction about like people's takes on them and the issues with them. Now that said, though, I'm gonna have a look at that thing in a moment. No, I should right now because that's probably progress. Let's go there. But that said, I did finally think of my own critique, and you can kind of see it happening already today here as I'm switching characters and struggling a little bit. Oh, what is this fella? What is this awful gas thing? Ow. And also, like, these new moves we're unlocking, and me trying to understand, kind of highlights my issue that I'm starting to have a little bit with this, mechanic of multiple party members, is it's a lot to keep track of. It's a little hard to handle for me personally. Like, consider that there's 3 people with 3 different movesets, but there's actually 6, so, like, you know, and you know, obviously, you don't have to play with all 6, but I'm kind of, you know, want to do that, so I keep doing that. There's, there are, you know... Oh, I should put Adol in the party, because we'll probably need him for this red memory, possibly. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, there's a lot to keep track of if you want to, like, remember how to play all 3 of these, or all 6 of these characters, and their movesets. You know, you're switching out characters, and I'm like, I don't quite remember what Durin did, like, all of the moves he had coming back. Not to mention, I'm constantly unlocking new moves, like I got that Karna's knife spin that I haven't even tested yet. No?
My turn. Leave it to me.
That's Wind Edge. There it is, knife spin, so it works like that.
Leave it to me.
So, it's just like... For my, like, mental space, it's, like, a lot to take in. It's, like, can I remember all of this stuff all the time? It's a lot to, like, juggle if you're trying to, like, remember all these characters. In that sense, it reminds me of, like a fighting game with tag mechanics, which I found out after playing a little bit of those that I felt like those aren't for me. At least not at this point yet. I can't remember barely what to do with one character, so the idea that I need to, in the middle of a fight, remember what 2 characters do, and try to, like, figure out, like, when to, like, smartly swap between each other. No. I'm such a beginner at fighting games that I should really just learn how to play single-character fighting games. Like, the idea of trying to figure out how to, like, effectively play with 2 characters is way too much. And a similar phenomenon, I think, is happening here with the multiple characters here that I've noticed now. Like, I'm almost wanting to stick to play just as Adol at this point, because I kind of remember how all of his moves work. And what is Durin doing? That's weird. But we'll return to that thought later. Let's play this memory here, this red memory. Let's try to figure out what's going on here. That's the basic outline of our invasion plans for Highland. Incidentally, I have no objections if you wish to finish that Leo off. He's harmless enough, but he's become a nuisance. Would that be wise? We wouldn't want his death to cause us any trouble later.
He's heading into dangerous territory. Nothing suspicious about kicking off in a place like that.
Precisely. We could accomplish this without anyone suspecting a thing. Wait, I'm confused, though. Like, these guys are definitely established as bad guys by now, so I don't know who they're trying to fool by, like, trying to set up Commander Leo's death. This is weird. If that's what you wish. Oh, Commander Remno, so that's ominous. So hang on, yeah, what is going on here? Because this isn't Adol's memory, right? This isn't a memory. I mean, this might be a memory if this is, like, back in time? But, like... Actually, that would explain if that's why they're, like, trying to, like, set up Leo's death, actually. Yeah, if, like, this is before their revelation. You're right, because they were talking about attacking Highland, so it has to be before that. Okay. So this is technically a memory, and that technically does make sense. Okay, good. But, because they haven't played their cards yet and revealed that they're the bad guys. But this isn't Adol's memory. This is so weird. Is that what the red then signifies, that it's somebody else's memory somehow? This is I don't know. No use worrying about it right now. A present from the mask division? Yeah, some delicious looking mushrooms. They brought them to us earlier. Maybe that means they finally accepted us. How about we cook these up tonight so we can build some strength for the coming mission? All right, I suppose we could do that. What the? Cretin! What's the meaning of this? Huh? What do you mean? In my younger, poorer days, there was a time when I could only afford to eat mountain mushrooms. And thanks to that, I'm something of an expert on them. So I can say with some certainty that those are poisonous mushrooms. Oh, interesting backstory here, and also hidden depths of Commander Leo. Ugh. Not particularly dangerous ones, however. They wouldn't kill you, just give you a light stomachache. Why would you send something like that to us? I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Where are they meeting? This random cave? That's very odd. Honestly. Insolent child. Okay, assassination plan foiled, huh? Ooh. Actually, 10 is not that much at this point. Oh, we're not gonna get any elaboration on the fact that that was flashback to something other than Adol. Okay, fine. Yeah, so I guess summa summarum about that, you know, the whole party mechanic things. Oh, it's a gross turtle. I see now what this is. Oh, no, it's not even a turtle. I don't know. It's kind of got a turtle vibe, but that face is not a turtle. I don't know what this is. Come here. Ooh, aerial combo the giant, like, Reuter turtle. That's funny. Oh, that was actually kind of awesome. Love that. Nice. Yeah, summa summarum for the, like, the mechanics. I think having, like, a party adventure is fun. So I've enjoyed E7 and this Celceta for that. Like, having all these characters to adventure with, you know. Different vibes for sure from, you know, when we played... different vibes from when we played Felghana for sure. But I enjoy our, like... adventure together, but yeah, it is a lot to keep track of. Now I'm really seeing it at this point. It's quite a bit to keep track of, and can feel a little overwhelming, at least to me. Maybe this is something that other like East fans might say, no, that's not kind of a problem. Come on, it's just like a tag team fighting game. Come on, you know, because I was like, I'm not exactly into that scene, but maybe that's like, you know. Maybe I'm the weird one on that front. I do know that tag fighters seem to be popular. But, yeah. Oh, oops, I did not mean to hit that one. Well, finish these guys off with that then, eh? Okay, let's go up. Hold on, actually, let's review the map. That might be progress up north that a ways. And that was the blocked off area, right? The corals were there. Okay, just gonna keep my bearings here. Oh, these manta rays kind of suck. But yeah, as you can see, I'm not really feeling the pressure to switch to the characters who are strong against these enemies at this point. I mean, I could do it for Durin here, but like, you know, we wore down these enemies just fine. I mean, this big guy enemy is big and tough no matter, you know. Ooh, I used 50 flashcards. I got an achievement for that. How fortunate. I figured a big lumpy enemy like that is easier to flashcard than... Yeah, well, as you can see, like, you can do it and switch around characters to, like, fight the, like, enemies who are weak against that particular enemy, but, I don't know, I'm not seeing, like, those enemies dying all that much faster with my choice. Boy, these waterways are going around for a while. Oh, ooh, that looked creepy for a second. I thought they were sinking into the you know, swampy depths there. That was unfortunate. Alright. Yeah. Also, I'm always clicking the wrong characters. You'd think, like, for once I'd remember the right character to, like, pick here to attack with. Screwing it up all the time. Let's stand around for a bit and heal up. Or we can go fight that second guy. Okay. Why the heck not? Yeah, I thought I could flash guard that attack. Yeah. See, another new move, Abyss Gazer. Huh, what is this then? Sends a shockwave across the ground towards an enemy. Okay. I don't know, this Chaos Aura is starting to get a little thin here. Let's see how this Abyss Gazer works. Okay, it's a power geyser. Nice. Lovely. Yeah, let's stand around and heal up just a bit. Yeah, no particular reason that this whole... this thought came to my mind about talking about the mechanics. I just remember, I think last episode, we unlocked like a couple of new moves. I think like one was for Ozma, and I kind of had this realization of like, I don't remember what moves I have equipped for Ozma or what any of his stuff does, so that kind of made me think like, oh yeah, that's a bit of a problem if you're not like really good at remembering moves of characters. Okay, looks like progress, I think, would be more this way, so let's backtrack in this case. I don't know what's over there to the west, but we'll let that be. Yeah, but this Ashen Forest, kind of gotta hand it, like, this is the size of this area and the non-linearity of it is fascinating. I mean, it's fairly linear once you realize all these areas being blocked off and forcing us to backtrack and explore, but the sense of exploration is there. Oh, what are you? Oh yeah, got you paralyzed. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Hold on, how much damage does this guy do? Oh god, I'm heavy. I'm getting the distinct feeling we're not supposed to fight this thing yet. Ah! Yeah, let's reconsider our fighting this thing, actually, for just a second, because that health bar wasn't exactly going down very dramatically. This could be another bear situation, where we just have to beat this tough enemy. We're really jiggling here. This is very funny. I don't discount the possibility that we're just supposed to take this thing on. If we could find a new monolith, obelisk, whatever these things are called, we could warp and buy some new weapons for other party members to even our chances against that enemy, but right now, let's instead go to this place after all, because I'm not so sure I'm supposed to take that thing on yet. Turns out this is a dead end, then I'll suck up my pride and try to take on that super tough guy. But actually, I don't think I could suck up my pride. It's not applicable here at all. That thing is way too... way too... There's nothing prideful about me decided like immediately break off about that tough enemy. That's like the opposite, so I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, it looks like this was actually a campground all along. The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil.
Let's set up a camp, guys! It'll be great.
Definitely want to camp in this ashen, swampy, nightmare poison world. I mean, it's a spot of dry ground, so I think it's fine. Like, fine place as any to camp, I guess. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored! Oh, back to Eldil, huh? I invited you here to impart knowledge upon you, Adol Kristen. However, as I look at you, I can't help but feel some doubt as to whether or not such action can be justified. Or rather, I suppose you could say I've been having these doubts for some time now. Perhaps since before I even came to this land. Doubts? Indeed. I'm a little embarrassed by my own wavering morality, if I may be perfectly honest. For a long time now, I've watched over this world and granted wisdom to its people, maintaining harmony and balance. I've always seen this as my calling, and dutifully performed these actions time and again without question. I suppose the windmills of Highland would be an appropriate simile for my present state of mind. No, you can't cut off that. No, I need to know what that simile is. What? Come on, explain yourself. Damn it! Wow, that's a really bad moment to cut that memory off. Good morning, Adol. We're almost at Elduke now. Has this area always looked like this? It barely feels like a forest at all. It's actually kind of creepy.
Supposedly, all these spores started appearing around the time the kingdom fell.
Not that there's any point in talking about the history of the place right now. Come on, we're almost there. Let's pick up the pace.
Huh. Memory fragments in the surrounding area are now visible on the map. Oh. The invasion of the red orbs continues, huh? Okay. Well, looks like this is progress direction after all. I don't think we would have had this moment here otherwise, so we will carry on. Is that a cave that we are now entering? Oh boy. Hey! The Forest of Spores. Great. Oh, also, hey. Now what do? We can't go this way and we can't... Oh, this is a mite problem, isn't it? So, we are blocked off over here by these undestroyable... these unbreakable corals. Well, let's let a curiosity.
Let's get going.
Because I feel like there'd be like a symbol. They show you those like red symbols when there's like an interactable thing, but that you have the wrong character for. Nothing's popping up with these corals, so I don't think that's the answer. But you know, for science's sake, let's just call in everybody and cycle through everybody here, and there's a chance for all party members to hang out for a bit. You know, total party switch, I guess.
Alright, now, this one's tough.
No. That's not the answer. That's too bad. Okay, but now we have that point I was talking about. We can warp back to non-village and buy some new gear for somebody. Not a lot. We could buy like one new weapon for somebody. We gotta try to remember who I bought weapons for. I think I got one for Adol. And... oh, Kalilica, yeah, because we were going into that boss fight with those plant creatures with Kalilica. This isn't the item shop. What am I doing? The item shop was all the way down here. You folks at home, you must be just like, what is he doing? And I couldn't tell you if I wanted to. Let's see, yeah. Oh no, we haven't gotten a new weapon for Adol. We have gotten one for Ozma and Kalilica. So we could actually, if I'm gonna go fight that plant, we could actually go with this party who's got the, like, new tier of weapons to maximize damage. Now, unfortunately, it's just Frida who's got the highest armor, so that might be the game changer here. So do I buy a new weapon, like say for Adol, get a Soul Biter, or do I actually buy a new armor for one of the party members who's going to be on the sidelines while fighting that big plant monster? Honestly, they're going to be like side characters in the fight, because I'm going to try and do it with Frida. So in that sense, I think I'll just buy a new weapon for Adol, and we'll be satisfied with that. Alright. And back we go.